Hey guys, it's Danibelle. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm doing a build on my island of Honeybelle and I'm trying to figure out what to do with this super awkward space on my island. It's it's weird because I've got part beach, part grass. There's no way to terraform to change anything. So I'm just sort of left with this slightly small but awkward space. And yeah, just came up with a couple of ideas, one of which was from Pinterest. And I'm doing this as a two-part video, so I hope you'll watch the second one when it's out. But yeah, what I decided to do was to build a stone arch tunnel, and I actually saw this idea on Pinterest. Thought it was super cute, so shout out to whoever's idea that was. It's super awesome. I'm actually going to start out by building a path with the stone arch tile. This is just an in-game path, and I thought if I started with this, it would be a nice foundation just to sort of separate out the spot where the tunnel is going to be going. So I'm just sort of building up this area first just to mark it out. Let's see, I think I'm actually going to do 4 squares wide. I thought about doing 5, but upon looking at it, I think that the stone arches are going to fit better in a 4 square space. So we're going to do 4 squares wide. And then I'm just going to go straight down from there all the way down to the bottom of this strip of land. There we go. I don't know about you guys, but I really, really wish there was a way in this game to change the outlines of the beaches. It would be amazing if there was a terraform choice to be able to change the line of the beach. There's a couple places on my island right now that I could really do some different things with if I was able to move the line of the beach, but hey, I guess we're lucky to have any terraforming. I really like this feature. I think it's neat that they give us the ability to add height and depth to the island. And for those of you that don't know, when you start the game, you don't have the ability to do terraforming. Oh, who's this? Someone's coming up to say hello. It looks like Mitzi has something on her mind. Oh, and I feel bad. I don't want to ignore her. Somehow I completely forgot. All right, this pointless interruption brought to you from Mitzi, guys. She's so cute, though. I can't even help it. I have to forgive her for that. So anyways, we're just finishing up the arch tile pathway. It looks like we've got the base pretty much set for this. And then what I did is I took a custom design. I'm going to use, it's a cherry blossom petal pattern, and this is a custom design. I'll be sure to put the description for the creator code in the description below so that you can use it too if you like. I used this design a lot all over my island for springtime just because I thought it looked really pretty with all the cherry blossom trees. Sort of looked like all the petals had fallen on the ground, and I really wish the cherry blossom season was longer in this game. I love it so much. It's just so whimsical and pretty and happy, and so I guess this is my way of trying to cling to that a little bit longer. But the nice thing about this is I thought it would add a little bit of texture to the bottom of the design. But I thought also that, you know, as the seasons change, I could go ahead and swap it out for maybe a green leaf pattern, or for fall, change it out to a pretty red, just to kind of give it a little bit of variant from season to season. Then just to show you some of the things we're going to be using for this build today, I have a hardwood tree in my pockets, a few flowers of different colors that I'll be using to coordinate with the park next door, just to tie it all in. And then I've got a cherry blossom petal pile, a stone arch. Actually, we're going to be using a lot of stone arches today, so let's count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 8 stone arches, and then we're going to need a total of 4 tall lanterns. And those are items you can craft yourself, and then a mossy garden rock, a barrel, an ancient statue that I had in my storage, just to add a little bit of extra decoration at the end, just to give you an idea of what we need. So I'm going to start by placing the first tall lantern. I love these. They're They're so cute, but you can change the design on them. I actually did this as a mossy design because I wanted it to look weathered, but you can do it as just a plain gray stone, or you can do it as sort of a white toned stone, depending on what sort of look you're going for. I wanted this area to look like it's been here for a while and been through the weather and things like that, so that's what I went with. And I'm actually doing the same thing with the stone arches. I customized them with customization kits so that they have a mossy finish to them. And I'm trying to decide right now how to place them. The stone arches, if you place them one way, they sort of have one look and the top slants one direction. If you place them facing the other direction, they look slightly different. So it is kind of cool to have a variant depending on which way you face it. I sort of prefer to face it backwards for this project. So I'm actually going to turn around and start from this direction and place those backwards. Just like that, and then just sort of push it over to the middle so that it's lined up with our custom path. And then all I'm basically going to do is set down all of the stone arches right in a row. And the important thing, if you're looking to sort of recreate this, the important thing is to make sure they're all facing in the same direction and then pushed right up alongside next to each other. So I'm just going to go ahead and put them down and move them so that they're all in line. And it's important that they are all facing the same direction if you're choosing to go exactly with this design, because the top does slant to one side. So if you place one of the arches facing the other direction, they won't be slanting in the same direction. So, and that's totally fine if that's what you're looking to do. I wanted them to look uniform to make it look like a tunnel. So I am facing them all in the same direction. Push that one up like that, and then just a couple of more. And one more. There, perfect. I love that you can run through here. It's just so fun. It makes me feel like a little kid. I feel like I'm just running through a giant tunnel. I'm going to place one of the other tall lanterns here on the side. I'm just sort of looking to frame in the tunnel / bridge, whatever you want to call it. And then we'll place one more tall lantern. And then at the very bottom of the tunnel, I wanted to put a cherry blossom petal pile just because I thought it would be fun and sort of whimsical, so that when you run through the tunnel, there's a little pile at the end. And again, this would work with the leaves too. There's a couple of different leaf colored piles, either red or green, and I believe there's a yellow one too. So depending on the season, you could definitely coordinate the custom design path with the pile at the end if you chose to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and plant the hardwood tree here just to sort of block it off from the other area that I have back there, the sitting area and the waterfall. And I think I'm going to put, let's see, a barrel right here just to sort of give it some height variant. And then I'm going to put the ancient statue on top. A mossy garden rock, and I'm just going to spin this around a little bit just so that oh hey Victoria, she's got to see what's going on too, I guess. Then I'm just going to put my flowers in. I've got just some flowers here that sort of coordinate with the park that I have next door so that they sort of tie in but are separate. And you could use shrubs. I think shrubs would look really cool here. I just decided to go with the flowers to add a little bit of color. There we go. Yeah, and there it is. There it is, guys. I love this. I think it's so cute and fun. Something to sort of put in a small, awkward space. I don't know. What do you think? I like how it turned out. Thanks for watching this video today, and check out the next video for part 2 of how to decorate the rest of this awkward space. Have a great day!